Welcome to Gambling Q University. Gambling Q University. GamblingQ.com.
Game examples and dealer rules. Now let's learn how to play blackjack using step-by-step instructions. Because we are focusing on online gambling, let's imagine that there's only one player in the dealer. The game starts after the bets are placed and the cards are dealt. As you can see, the player's cards are dealt face up, while the dealer cards are one face down and one face up. The face down card that the dealer has will be revealed when his turn to play is. In our first example, the player draws an ace and a king, which means he has a blackjack or a natural, beating any other hand immediately, and paying 3-2. A blackjack hand beats 21. If the player has a natural, and the dealer has 3 cards that make 21, for instance a 9, 7 and a 5, the player wins and is paid 3-2. Any other victory pays 1-1. If both the player and the dealer have a natural is called a push, and no one wins. Any situation when they're tied, like if both the dealer and the player have 15, is called a push. If someone goes over 21 is called a bust. The basic options in blackjack are, to hit, when you ask for more card, you can hit as many times as you want, by the way, or to stand when you ask for no more cards. In our second example, the player gets an 8 and a queen. That means he has 18. The dealer's up card was 6, and after we see the player's 18, we see the dealer's down card and is a 7, that means he has 13. The dealer must hit until he gets to 17 or up, or until he busts. The dealer must stand when on 17 or up. That's why here the dealer must hit, and he gets a 10, meaning that he bust, the player wins and is paid 1-1. The player who's got 18, must hit, because he's losing to the dealer's 19, and the only way to beat the dealer was if he got a 2 or a 3. With an ace is a push. More than these options, and he bust. There are 2 more options in blackjack. Double down is when you double your bet, and ask for just one more card. And split is when you got 2 cards of equal rank, split them in 2 hands, and make 2 separate bets. In this double down example, the player has a 6 and a 4, the dealer stands on 17. The player double downs the bet and gets one more card. This time he draws a 10, getting to 20 and beating the dealer's 17. Because he doubled down he won 2-1, instead of the normal 1-1 that he would have got if he hasn't. An example of a split would be if a player gets a pair of 8, and decides to split. In this scenario the dealer stands on 19, now there are 2 different plays and therefore bets. He gets a second card for the first 8, and is a 10. He then gets a second card for the second 8 and is a 4. Now he has one hand with 18 and another with 12. He decides to hit on the first one and gets a 5, going over to 23 and busts.
Welcome to Gambling Q University. Gambling Q University. GamblingQ.com.